So I'm here with my friend Brian. As some of you may recognise from Big Brother, he won it. What year was it?
2007.
2007?
2007.
Oh God, we've been friends too long. So 2007, we met that year.
Yes,
Did we meet
we
that
did.
year? In 2007.
Yeah. October. Time.
October. Brian's good with dates.
Yeah.
And everything, as you'll learn. But so I kind of wanted to rope him into, not rope him, I hope that he would, like to join in, but I wanted to get him involved in my channel, and we've done some silly videos, but actually wanted to show you guys the Brian that I know, because it's very different. I think who you are around us and your friends and stuff like that, I think it's very different to how maybe some people would perceive you.
I think it's actually enough completely different.
Yeah, okay, let's try it.
You said it in a nice way, but I do think it's
totally like who we know of you, and it's sometimes annoying when people just assume that you're stupid, basically.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not. I can't explain enough.
I think it's one of them situations where, I'll be honest, I'll be the first person to say, I think when I look back at Big Brother, I really and truly didn't do myself really favours with some of the stuff I was coming out with. But it was one of them things where, I suppose it was literally being, like, it was my version of going to a Club 18 to 30 holiday.
On camera?
Yeah, on camera. So basically, so I was basically being an in-betweener on camera. So, I mean, if you put most people when they were 19 years of age on telly, I bet it would, for most people, be a bit of a cringe fest.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants their teen years on camera, I guess, especially and that was it. You decided to spend your summer. So why did you decide to ever go on Big Brother in the first place?
Do you know what? First and foremost, it was because I was a big fan of it, and I did. I was a huge fan, and so it was like I did used to tape every episode. It's the most weirdest thing ever, and I was just hooked from. And you know the funniest thing was when I was 14, my cooking teacher said to me that I should do Big Brother.
Really?
In school.
Did I know that? Oh my God, yeah.
My cooking teacher told me I should do Big Brother, and my answer to her was, no, it'd ruin your life. That's the weirdest thing to think at 14. I was like, I'd never do that. And it's something that I ended up doing it. But but yeah, so it's not something I regret.
I was going to say, so did it ruin your life?
No, I wouldn't say it ruined my life.
Yeah.
I'd say it gave me different challenges in my life than the average person would have at 27. That's just a given. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it opens some doors and then it closes others. And so it's, do you know what I mean? So you have to sort of go, and it's just a weird thing when everyone has a preconceived idea of you and you're not allowed to grow up. And then but it's nice, actually quite nice that I have something for myself. Yeah. Because there's not really that much, because everyone thinks.
Do you get annoyed? Because obviously you have matured. You're now 27, as you say. You was 19 when you went on here. People still assume you're that 19-year-old. Like, do you get annoyed that people still assume that? I mean, whenever we're out together, people always shout, "Bri boy!" Like, honestly, you get it all the time. More than I think recent Big Brother people get, even though you was on it in 2007.
It's a bit like when people remember Saved by the Bell. When you think of Saved by the Bell, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. But do you know what? It was what it was, and it was. I think because of that whole. I think you know as well from your age. You just feel lucky to have had that opportunity. Yeah. So you just have to go. Okay, that's part and parcel of what comes with it. If that makes any sense. Yeah. So even though people do have an idea, you think, well, my close family and friends know exactly.
Yeah, know the truth.
Yeah, know the truth. And so I think for what I want to do now, you just have to carry on. Just like saying like what you're doing with this, it's like, wait a minute. Yeah. You know what you want to do, and that's why I'm a great big supporter.
Right, he's on the channel. Actually, I'll pay later. I've actually got him in handcuffs. You will do this with me. So, which is, you say what you want to do now. Yes. What do you want to do now? Obviously, I know.
She knows. But, so I launched my own production company.
Like, quite recent.
Yes, extremely recent.
Sorry.
Yes, so that's called Yogurt Productions, and it's been in the works for a while actually. So it has been in the works for a while, and it's only just really come to fruition. I know I've got Naomi's dog here.
It's crawled up like Brian, the dog whisperer.
The dog whisperer. Hello, Bobby. I remember Bobby when he was literally a puppy. We could fit him in my hand.
Let's just show him, just in case.
Yeah, show Bobby. Show Bobby. That's name's Bobby.
My poor little dog that has like every problem under the sun.
Oh, bless him.
But anyway.
Yeah, I've got a sick dog at home. But yeah, bless him.
Anyway.
It's about Bobby now. It's just, it's all about Bobby. This is so like at home with Naomi.
At home with Naomi Millbank-Smith. Who can we get next week? Yeah, so basically your production company, which is called Yogurt, which I don't know if everyone remembers, your like most famous saying, "Oi, yogurt top."
Yogurt top. That was the buzz.
Yeah.
The catchphrase, wasn't it? I suppose it was just the buzz.
Did you know that that's just what you had to call it?
When it came, at first people were saying, "Do you want to call it Brian Belo Productions?" And I thought I couldn't think of anything more narcissistic than calling it Brian Belo Productions, because it's just so like, look at me. So I thought, no, just yogurt. That just it does what it says in the carton.
What does the yogurt do?
Well, I'm just saying it just is. It's yogurt.
Tasty.
No, but I think because obviously I always used to say yogurt. And if you'd asked me back in them days whether I would have thought I'd have a production company at 27, I wouldn't have ever thought that. So it's like so it's just sort of just goes in line with the history of the way things have just sort of evolved. Really, because I think that's the weirdest thing about the Brothers, is that I didn't realise it was a platform at the time, but now I can clearly see how it was a platform for life, if that makes any sense, to springboard into that. So I think more than anything, so at the moment in time, it's just really the right of the projects we're working
so
on.
Good. Cause like, so you've done Big Brother, what would you say from now, since now, can you think of like one of your most amazing perks that came from it?
Perks.
Like, is there anything stand out that you think, thank you, Big Brother, because I've got to do this, or like one amazing memory? Or is there too many?
Did you know what? There is too many. There's none that I can just go, it's got to be that moment. It's got to be that. It was just almost, I suppose, the whole experience. I can't imagine what my adult life would be like without having had that experience.
What do you think you'd be doing if you didn't?
I think I was a data entry clerk, wasn't I? So I reckon I'd be still working at First Data, I reckon I'd still be working in IT.
You wouldn't be at the toy factory.
No, I wouldn't be at the toy factory, because we went past the toy factory today, and I said, I worked for that toy factory for a day when I was 18. And I couldn't, it was,
That's another story.
That's another story for another time. But yes, I reckon I'd be a data entry clerk, and really, I think my dream was at the time just to wear a suit to work every day. That was it. Really? I just wanted to wear a tie to work every day.
Why is it when you're younger you just want to wear a suit to work, and then when you've got it, it's like, it's terrible.
No, literally. I wanted to be.
I wanted to always do that.
Yeah,
I never have fulfilled that yet.
I think I've not fulfilled that yet.
No.
Oh God, we can buy you a suit now, mate.
I can wear a suit for my next interview.
for your next
lifelong dream.
Naomi, you are actually Oprah now, aren't you? This is the next chapter.
Oh my God! But why wouldn't like? Actually, let's talk about that, because if I ever like feel a bit down, I always come to you because you're very into your positivity, your books and stuff like that. I will always, if I like think, right, I need a new book recommendation,
come to me.
I always go to you because you're so like good at that. Like, do you think that's helped you?
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt, purely because I think it's something you can go to, because I think because it happened at such a young age, I hadn't actually lived an adult life yet.
Yeah.
So then 2 years after Big Brother, you've got everybody telling you, ooh, everyone telling you, ooh. Everyone telling you what your life's about, who you are, da 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 da. I thought, wait a minute. I know, I'm finding out who I am as a person, and actually taking a step back away from the party, away from everything, and actually finding out who I am as a person, rather than people telling me who I was.
Yeah.
Really. So
it must be weird. It must be like.
Well, you must not. You understood what it's like.
Kind of, yeah.
But it's, I don't know. Like, I think the thing with the writing as well, like it definitely helps to open up the mind, doesn't it?
Which is the next thing I want to come to. Like, you're writing, like, I can't explain to you. So when we first met, we had this funny little group that we called ourselves Panache, which little did we know back then could lead to something so huge in later life. But we started a little group called Panache, and Brian used to write newsletters, Panache newsletters.
Completely forgot about
And the first time
completely forgot
things
that.
you do when you're younger.
Yeah.
The first time you wrote a Panache newsletter,
Yeah.
I remember reading it and I remember thinking, oh my God, the writing in that was amazing. I remember thinking, oh, I can't write like that. And I was like, did you really write that? You know, because at first you just think, I was just like, wow, the persona you see and then that writing, like, I have said to quite a lot of people, like, I do think you're a genius.
Shut up.
No, I do because you're, like, the writing skills you have, and it was from then, very early on, that I knew. But now, obviously, like, you've wrote a lot of scripts and stuff like that.
You was in
So,
the pilot of something.
So obviously, Panache.
Yes.
Then, tell them, what did it turn into?
Well, Panache turned into Team Panache, which was comedy drama that I wrote, and at the moment in time, that's still been going on. So we can't say currently.
Yeah, so we
where
filmed it 2 years ago.
We filmed it 2 years
But basically,
ago.
so I heard Brian saying, I'm going to write this show. It's going to be called Team Panache. It's based about, like, he got the inspiration, kind of drew it from our time.
Yeah.
Kind of
based
on the
our
scene
stories.
as such, and the stories
and so it's taken on a life of its own.
Yeah.
And I think that's all we can really say about it.
Yeah, and basically it's bloody brilliant.
We had a good time, like
yeah.
we did have an amazing time.
We did.
To be fair, and I think that's
It was so good, and hopefully you'll get to share that with everybody soon.
Yes.
So, within the writing stuff, like, are you writing stuff now?
Yes, I'm writing something else now. I'm writing. God, I have to be very careful what I say, don't I? I'm writing 23 episodes of a new series at the moment. 60-page scripts and.
See, like, I mean, who can sit there and do that? I can't do it. I couldn't even write one episode of something. Can you've done?
Yeah, it's very weird. I have like characters' voices in my head, so I'll be like walking around the supermarket and I'll be like, and she said to him, he's.
Yeah, but you live it, and that's
live and breathe.
You are like, that's what makes you the creative genius. You don't necessarily have to be a mathematical genius.
Yeah. Do you know the thing is though? I think something like that. It almost like I'm big on observation. Like observational sort of sense of humour. It's the little things that people do. Like even the character that you played in Team Panache, we didn't even know you was going to play that character. I wrote it so based on your conversations that you used to. No, but not. No, what I mean is that like, but because obviously, like, when you've got a girl mate, you'll be privy to like conversations you wouldn't usually be privy to, and so I was like, that's quite funny. Some of the things, little things that she comes out with that she doesn't even realise is funny, and so me and the lads would laugh about some of the things that you would do. So we were like,
so you wrote it into the script.
So I wrote it in, and all of a sudden you ended up playing.
Which was quite random actually. Like Brian made me audition, like in front of a whole panel. But I said that, so I didn't. I said I don't want any form of privilege or anything, just because I'm good friends with the writer. You know, as it is. But no, that was an amazing week of my life, and you're still writing. You've got a production company, which is amazing. So, like, think of one high, one low.
One high, one low. I would say one high. Oh, that's really hard. That is actually really hard.
What can you think of first, high or low? What's easier
I would say the high was now knowing.
Yeah.
I'd say the high was totally a 6.
Well,
and I think that's all that really needs to be said. That was
I don't know if you wanted to.
I think for legal reasons I can't say anything, but that was a high just because. And just because it started there.
Yeah, and I don't think you need to say anymore because I think
and the low was the fallout. Yeah, the fallout. Yeah. But then the high again, coming back from that and then going, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Actually, because I didn't even realise I could write. Yeah. So the things after that now, the production company, that's another high. Everything that you know what's happening now, Team Panache. So it just goes off.
It's so weird, like. Sometimes you might be going through the worst thing, but actually everything that's happened now is because of that. So it's weird, isn't it? You know, people say to you, everything happens for a reason. And when you're in that bad point, you're like, no, what could the reason possibly be? This is awful, it's never going to get better. Now...
That needed to happen.
Yeah. Now you've come out
without a shadow of a doubt, that needed to happen. Yeah. Because when I look back at it now, I think the way I was living my life at that moment in time, I was turning into a bit of a If I look back at it now, excuse my French, yeah. Whereas now I look back at it and I go, actually, the person that I am now, and you know who your real friends are now. So life goes full circle, and before you get to that next stage, really. Yeah. So
And what's really funny is that we met in 2007. We was on the kind of scene a bit, you know, milking everything for all it had.
God, yeah.
I was.
Going to the open of an envelope.
Yeah, but literally, you get swept up in it.
You do.
And the only people that are still friends from it is us two.
Yeah, so crazy.
We've gone full circle.
We're the last two standing.
Yeah, we pretty much are.
Yeah, it's quite insane.
And everything we've kind of been through. That's where we draw our experiences in, and it helps other work and stuff like that.
Well, that's the thing, because I think that's what I love about you, is that through all the people we've met and out and about and on the scene and whatever, like, and you, no matter whether things good, whether they're bad or indifferent, you've always been constant with me for near enough 10 years. And for me, that's why I just think that you're an amazing human being. Yeah, you are. Like,
I really am. I really am.
She really is an amazing human being, because she is just. You always know where you stand with Naomi. She will just always tell you, and I love that.
But it is, because you do meet people that are in it for themselves, and then sometimes you don't realise that at the time. But
that's exactly it. And some people say all the right things and then mean all the wrong things. And
which is what we have learned.
Yes,
a lesson learned.
We learn the whole, exactly. You learn.
Which is crazy.
And then you just move on, I suppose. And then I think that's the main thing. I think after everything is that it doesn't, because you go through such an experience, is that to make sure you come out the end of it not bitter, cynical, and too scared, really, and you come out of it.
Which can happen.
Which can happen. But you make sure that doesn't happen to you. Yeah. You just bounce back and you just go, okay. What did I say to you earlier? I said to you, okay, it's okay to have these experiences and it's okay to make mistakes, but as long as you learn from them and then you think, okay, so every experience is worthwhile in the end.
Is a lesson.
It's a lesson
basically,
to be learned.
And absolutely. Okay, right, just go away from that. Who is the best celebrity you ever met throughout your time? And is there anybody that you met that you really wanted to meet? You know, when you meet them and you're like, oh my God, like you're so horrible.
Yeah, so loads of them.
Oh my God, who? Who was the top one?
I can't say, because I still think even now it'd be quite bad, because everyone still thinks this person's nice and they're not.
What, and they're not?
They're not. No. It's still horrible to me. I'll tell a story. We were sitting at National Television Awards and this person was in front of me and I was sitting next to Dermot O'Leary and this person looked around, said hello to Dermot and looked at me and went like that and turned around again.
Oh my God, male or female?
Female.
Oh my God, I actually don't know who this is.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Perks.
Yeah.
Perks of being a friend.
Yeah. But
okay, like best celebrity.
Cheryl Cole. Without a shadow of a doubt, Cheryl Cole.
Oh my God, you met Cheryl Cole?
Cheryl Cole.
When?
Because she had the same tour manager as Sam and Amanda. And so
oh my God,
so she was really like, and she gave us loads of advice actually. And everything she said to me actually at the time as advice came true as well.
So we are just a nation of Cheryl lovers, literally.
Yeah, I'm such a Cheryl lover. I'm a Cheryl nator. She's just she's
a soldier.
Cheryl
fans are soldiers.
Cheryl soldiers. Sorry.
Cheryl fans are soldiers.
I don't check. Oh yeah, I need to.
I'm a soldier.
I feel like such a granddad now. I don't check up on everything. So yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
So she was. She, I would say, is one of the most genuine.
And I'll always remember one time when we did meet Victoria Beckham. It was your 21st.
My 21st birthday. Oh my God.
We met her in Smith's, a fish restaurant.
Yes, we did.
In Ongar.
And we waited because obviously the girl was like, you dressed up my chair and they put all balloons and everything.
We went early.
Before I got there, they went full on dude, like it was full on ordinary.
It was your 21st?
Yeah, it was my 21st.
Yeah.
It was cool as anything. And then and so we thought, do you know what? We won't ask Victoria Beckham for a picture while she's like having a meal. So we waited until she left.
Yeah.
And I walked outside into the car park.
Chased her out.
Chased her out. Walked. And I said to Victoria, sorry, it's my 21st birthday, is it okay to have a picture please? And she went, no. She said,
well, she didn't say in a horrible way.
No, she didn't say in a horrible way. She said, oh no, sorry, she went, happy 21st birthday, Brian, but no, sorry, I'm not taking any pictures tonight.
No photos. So, actually, she looked a bit drunk.
She did look a bit drunk, yeah, so.
Exclusive, we saw Victoria Beckham drunk.
Yeah. So snubbed my 21st birthday by Victoria Beckham.
Oh, bad times, right?
And do you know how funny? Yeah, how funny, because Chanel was supposed to be there, wasn't she?
Oh.
Chanel loved Victoria Beckham.
Oh, so you'd have both been chasing her out.
I remember ringing Chanel, going, Chanel, you'll never guess who's in the restaurant. And I was with Victoria Beckham. She was like, I'm getting in a taxi now. I was like, no, you're not. You've just.
How funny.
That was a good night. That was a brilliant. We had a 21st birthday week actually, because if you remember, we went to Paper on the weekend. And
these are like nightclubs. Yeah, you don't know, like in London, that don't even exist anymore. That's how like old we are.
It's the end of Regent Street.
They don't even exist at all. I don't think.
It doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, but that used to be. I'd still say that's probably one of my most favourite nights were in Paper. To be fair, we used to have the most amazing nights there, and it's why like now, like you can't. There's certain times like you can't redo stuff, you can't recreate stuff. You just got to go. That's a section of time.
Changed as well.
Yeah, we've changed. We've changed as well. But that was was a picture of me with the hot dog and our.
Oh my God! I'm going to bring this picture up. We're going to bring this picture up.
You've got to bring that picture up.
This picture I was searching for ages as well, like forever. I know she found it, and this picture basically. Our friend was fallen over, blind drunk on the floor, skirt up. I was having a Brian didn't take one, any blind notice, just stood eating a hot dog. Literally, it's called that.
She used to fall over quite a bit. Sorry, we love you, Amy, but you did. She used to fall over quite a bit. I've got to find that picture. You've got to find that picture.
I've got that picture.
You've got it. Yeah, you sent it to me. What's that? That's.
But I found it. Anyway, so anything that you think you want to share about yourself that people don't necessarily know, or that you'd like to kind of say?
I think I've near enough just said it. I think with everything we've just spoke about. I think I'd say really and truly I'm excited, I suppose, for the next part and to
that now it's a different chapter. Like a lot of people might. Like what I think people might have to remember is that you was 19 when you did it. You're not that stupid, and people mature and things change. And what do you think? After that, you maybe played up to it.
I think it was
a little bit.
I think after Big Brother it was hard because you got told what to do. When you get booked for a show, you get told, okay, you've got to do this.
As in what? You've got to be stupid.
Well, no, people who have a script, you have a script and get told, okay, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. I'll deliver something to camera and they'll get told afterwards, no, don't do it like that. And so that was when it was weird, because then you're being made. Because what was once just authentically me, then got made into being a caricature of yourself.
As it, I think I could see that.
And you could tell, and you could. I reckon definitely around 2009 and 2010, you could see it. And then that's when. I think what I like now, I'm more in control of my own.
Oh, 100%. You're so more like, Really? You've just matured and changed, and you're in a different stage, and you're working a lot more behind the scenes and stuff like that. And I might make him do a few stupid videos with us, but that's nothing.
The only stupidity I do now is for Naya.
And that's just silly, and that's just us having fun. But it's not like like what you would have done a couple of years ago, like TV shows with senior.
I think the worst thing I've ever done is been in the Mancini on Marvel.
I didn't want to bring that up.
That was possibly.
Also, insert image here.
Oh God. There's certain things you'll never live down, but
but hey, do you know what I mean?
Do you know what though? You've got to look back at it and laugh, really.
You've had a great experience. What probably a lot of young lads would have dreamed for. I mean, you've had a great run with it. You've got great things from it. You've met some lovely women from it. Do you know what I mean? So you've had a good time. Thank you for like talking to us and obviously showing your side that we all see.
No, thank you.
And he's not maybe what you. Assume you can still shout Brian Boy to him in the street. If not, because it's funny. But obviously, he's matured a bit. It was, you was 19, you're now 27.
Yes.
So it was 8 years ago.
I know.
And think of how much you've probably changed in 8 years.
Yes, I know. That's a lot. But I want to say.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm a mother now, for goodness sake. I'm a 4-year-old. Everything changes.
I remember, it does everything change. And I was saying earlier, I remember the times when you'd say, I really want to be a young mum. I remember you always used to say that.
You know what?
You didn't know, little Joshua is here.
He's upstairs sleeping.
I always remember that you said, I want to. It's so weird now to think he's 4 years old and he's running about.
And I wouldn't change it for the world. Right, so thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching. Big thumbs up, don't forget if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to watch our other videos that are a bit more fun. We're going to do a quick fire multiple question round for you, and we're going to do some funny challenges which hopefully make you laugh.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
See you later, guys.